Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I'm Lauren from Guthrie and Ganny, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a recording of a live that I did over on the Instagram platform on Thursday the 14th of November. And yeah, as you can see, I am back on my shop floor again. I've got the gorgeous festive window display behind me here, and as I haven't done a live for so long, I've been having a bit of a break from the lives while my baby is still pretty young, but I'm really excited to be back chatting to you again. So I will switch over to the live recording now, but if you are watching over here on YouTube and you do have any questions or comments, or you need us at all, then do always feel free to reach out to the G&G team and I. We're always more than happy to help. You can email, you can call the shop anytime. You will see me just read out some comments and questions that are coming in live as I do the live. And yeah, if you've got anything that you want to contribute for a future live that I do, then you can also leave that in the comments too. So yeah, you'll see me switch over to the live now. I'll see you very shortly. Hello everyone, good evening from the G&G shop floor. As you can see, it's all very beautiful and festive and twinkly behind me here. So welcome to the little window of Christmas if you're watching tonight. It's so lovely to see you all. Thanks for everyone who's joining live. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be back chatting to you again. So regular or sort of longer term followers will know that I used to do a live every week, which actually started off back in COVID, and it was when we couldn't open the shop. So I started doing lives from the shop floor because we were getting new fabrics in all the time and I felt like nobody could see them. So I started just chatting to you live, and then it kind of just stuck. Yeah, for like pretty much 4 years, but then towards the end of my pregnancy, and then just because my baby is, well, he's 7 months old now, but yeah, it's just like really hard for me at the moment to commit to like back to my weekly regular thing again, but I'm trying to sort of get back into it, and yeah, I'm here for a live tonight. So it's not going to be like a regular thing probably until the new year, but I've got loads of really lovely things to share with you tonight, loads of nice festive things and general chat about fabric and sewing and dressmaking and what I've been sewing, and yeah, you can tell me what you've been sewing as well. So yeah, it is really lovely to see you all. So I am sharing the recording of this on my YouTube channel as well, so if you join at a different time or you have to go or whatever, then you can always watch back there too. So yeah, hello everybody, and it's just so nice to see you. So if you are watching live, then do let me know where you're watching from. That was always a really nice thing to see at the start of my lives that I used to do every week, would be to see where everybody was from. Usually it was very international and widespread, so yeah, let me know where you are if you're watching. And if you do have any questions while I'm chatting, then please feel free to ask me. I'm going to be quite honest and say that I feel like my head is a little bit out of the pattern game at the moment. So if you're asking me for a pattern recommendation, I might not know it off the top of my head. When I was doing the weekly ones and you guys were asking me questions all the time and I was like researching patterns and things all the time, I felt like I kind of knew a bit more about, I could think of patterns and things, but there's so many that come out all the time now, I almost can't keep up with that. So yeah, if you do ask me a pattern related question, then I will try my best to answer, but I might have to maybe get back to you another time when I do a bit of research. But yeah, I do have lots of nice fabrics to show you tonight, and I can chat to you about what I'm wearing as well. So we've got somebody joining from Northern Ireland and Torquay and Surrey, Warwickshire and Devon and Cambridge and Glasgow and Sussex and Wales and Edinburgh. So we're definitely spanning the UK tonight. Lovely. Guildford and North Wales. So yeah, it is really, really nice to see you all. Also, I feel like I never really know what Instagram will do to you if you sort of stop your regular thing, because I was doing these lives weekly before and I haven't for so long. I don't know if maybe Instagram are like in a huff with me about that or something and not showing it to people. So if you are here, then welcome. Thanks for watching. So I do have a little bit of a list of things just to keep me on track, because I am extremely sleep deprived. So yeah, I'm probably not quite as sharp as I usually am. I do have a list of things to keep me straight of all the things I wanted to chat to you. So the first thing was just letting you know about the festive window display that is in here just now, and I did do a little virtual tour of that, and that video is on my YouTube channel as well. I've got a blog that goes with it too, which shares the fabric and the pattern links, but it's a natural and twinkly theme. It's gorgeous. It's really, really beautiful window display, and we've got two sets, pyjama sets. So one is the Atelier Brunette la Pyjama, and the other one is the Closet Core Fran, and they both look really lovely and luxurious and comfy. So if you're looking for some sophisticated lounging this festive season, then there is definitely inspiration in the window. So yeah, that is on my YouTube channel too. And then I'll chat to you about what I'm wearing as well. So some of you, if you sign up to our newsletter and stuff, you might have sort of seen glimpses of me that I was planning on making this project. So this is one of the new Fabric Godmother prints. It's the Astra, and we have actually sold out of it at the moment, but we've got more on the way. So you can always pop your email address in for a stock notification on the website for that. It is imminent. It should be here really soon. But it's a viscose jacquard, so it's really lightweight, but because it's a jacquard, it's got like a little texture in it as well, which is quite subtle. But as you can see, it's really, really drapey. So it is the Atelier Brunette la Blouse, which is this one here, and it is really, really full. It's got loads and loads of gathers in it, which are beautiful, and you can't really see the full effect unless I do sort of some fancy kind of swishing about and swirling of my arms. Like, look at that, it is amazing. So there's a lot of fabric in it, but as you can see, it drapes really beautifully. It's really, really nice. So it doesn't really feel very full just because the fabric is so lightweight. So if you are making this pattern, I would definitely recommend making it in, you know, something like a viscose or, you know, rayon or whatever that's got a lot of drape to it and is quite lightweight, because otherwise I feel like it might sort of feel quite voluminous. But the pattern pieces are quite a strange shape. So the sleeve is like a really sort of unusual shape, and they're just so wide because the gathers are really, really dense, which I actually found putting in gathers when they're really dense gathers is easier than if there's not as many gathers. So actually sewing it together was a lot sort of quicker and easier than I thought it would be. It's just as I was cutting it out, I was like, whoa, these pattern pieces are just such a strange size. It was sort of hard to visualize how it comes together. But yeah, it was totally fine in the end. It's actually a fairly quick make because the button band's just folded back on itself. It's just got like a really sort of simple kind of stand collar. I think you are supposed to wear it done up. So yeah, I think it is really supposed to be sort of worn like that, but I don't know, I feel like I just personally like things open at the neck a little bit more, which is why I'm wearing it like that. So yeah, this is the Astra print, which we are waiting for more of, but I've got another couple of other Fabric Godmother prints as well, which would also be good. But we do have like a really big range of viscoses, so you can always check them out for more inspiration. But yeah, this one has got these gorgeous little sort of gold flecks woven through it as well, and a little bit more colour in it as well. So this is the Luna Lurex Spot Viscose fabric, so this would also be really lovely for it too. And then I love this one as well. This has got a little bit of lurex in it as well, in this stripe. And then this one is the Tabitha Lurex Stripe Viscose, which is gorgeous as well. It's very lovely and partyish. I've already got the fabric, what you are wearing. I absolutely love it. I got it from the Knitting and Stitching Show, Ali Pally, great. I need some pattern recommendations to make. Sorry, what was the pattern? It's the Atelier Brunette la Blouse pattern, that's what I'm wearing. But yeah, obviously there's like lots of other things that you could make with it as well. Depends sort of what style you want, really. Looks better open at the neck, thank you. Tuning in from Rome. I get the post, baby life, be easy on yourself. I just busted out the jeans kit and hoping I'll finally get started. Just chip away at it. You know, if you've got a project like jeans, then you just need to sort of take it easy and do a little bit at a time. Okay, so yeah, the other sort of party things that I wanted to show you, or like if you're maybe planning on a little bit of a fancier make, then the other suggestions that I've got is we've got our gorgeous range of stretched velvets back in again. These are like jewels, they're just lovely. So this is the emerald green one here. You can see it's really sort of drapey and floaty, but does have stretch in it too. So we've also got this pink. I've got that one over as well. This is the one that I used last year to make the Joni dress, which is in one of the Tilly and the Buttons books. It's got a sort of tie knot at the bust. It's really nice. And then we have also got a lovely maroon colour, which is on my friend that is just here. This is the Friday Pattern Company Adrian top, which is gorgeous. It's got these sort of elastic bits here, so it's quite fitted through the bodice, but then it's got these lovely big sort of balloon sleeves, which just drape really beautifully, and this fabric's a really nice one. Then we do also have a black and a navy and a grey. And we've got like a sort of petrol colour as well. So that's the stretch velvets. They're all really, really lovely and definitely got the party vibes. And then maybe if you're looking for more of like a casual but slightly sort of fancier thing, then the new Drew pattern, which I've started to see lots of lovely versions pop up on Instagram, would be really good for these gorgeous sparkly sweatshirtings. So they've got a lovely kind of cozy fleece back to them, but then you can see they've got this lurex throughout them as well, which is lovely and sparkly. It really catches the light. So this is the teal one, and then we have also got like a light pink colourway too, this one here, and then this one is the burgundy here, and then the actual glittery one, it's maybe not picking it up quite as much in the camera here, but yeah, the glittery itself is actually also burgundy too. And then we have also got this lovely blue colourway, and then again in this one the glittery lurex bit is also blue too, so it just, yeah, just complements each complements really nicely. And then this one is a lovely sort of warm orangey colour, and then I think this is gold. The lurex bit in that is gold, so yeah, another really nice one. Obviously would be fine for various different sweatshirting patterns. You could make cardigans in it as well. I think it would be like for something like the Marlowe, for example, would be nice in that as well. Would the stretch velvet be good for a loungewear set? Yeah, I think it would. I personally probably wouldn't sleep in it, only because it's synthetic and I feel like that would be too sweaty to sleep in. But yeah, if you wanted something to just like wear around the house during the day and look really luxurious and loungy, then yeah, that would be fine. Someone else is asking, what needle size do you recommend with corduroy? I would probably say like generally an 80 is fine, but if it's a sort of thicker, heavier weight corduroy, or what you're making, you're going to end up sewing lots of layers of fabric all at the same time, you could go up to a 90 too. Is the sparkly sweatshirting scratchy on the sparkly side, please? Let me have a feel. I wouldn't say particularly. It depends how sensitive your skin is. On the back it is really, really soft because it's brushed. On the sparkly side, I mean, I don't think, yeah, I feel like it's quite subjective as to how scratchy something is. I think some people might find it like a little bit scratchy. I personally think it would be fine though. And then also when you make something, usually like there's not really going to be much of that fabric actually touching your skin. I guess unless maybe it was like at the cuff or something, if you had if you used it for the cuff as well, and that's obviously doubled back on itself. I hope that helps. Is there ribbing to match the sparkly sweatshirting? So there isn't exact colour matches. It's probably something that's going to more sort of tone with it, because it doesn't come, the supplier doesn't sort of sell it with a complementary one, but we do have quite a big range of different cuffings, so there's probably something that would sort of coord with it. And then the next thing that I wanted to let you know about is the fabric that we had on pre-order, my Bowhouse collection that I designed in collaboration with Rachel Parker. The stock arrived of it today, which is very exciting. So yeah, anybody who's pre-ordered it, we're going to be getting that cut from tomorrow and posted out. So by early next week you should have it. So this is for the Bowhouse slopes, which has got the gorgeous little skiers on it. So this is what we used in the Closet Core Jenna kit, which makes a beautiful blouse, but obviously you can make other things with it as well. So yeah, this is in stock now, ready to ship. And then we've also got the ice blue colourway of that one as well. So if you're looking for some après-ski related garments, then that is a nice option. And then we've also got the segments and the jigsaw print as well. Let me just grab these. I've got so much to show you, it's like piled up all around me. So this is this is the segments one here. We do just have a little bit of this left because this was the most popular one in the pre-sale. So we probably have to get all our pre-sale ones out actually before we know exactly how much of this one we've got left, but we do have a little bit. And then we've got the jigsaw print as well, which is a gorgeous teal background with these lovely pops of coral. I absolutely love it. And then also the other thing that we do have, which is in stock available now as well, that we can start shipping, is the reprint of the Chica Cheetah. So this is on a viscose poplin, so it's a plain weave viscose, and it has got a really nice sort of decent weight to it, but still has really beautiful drapes. So this is the Chica Cheetah in the navy here. Originally was the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress, but definitely super versatile for lots of different projects. That's the navy, and then we've also got the teal, which is just such an amazing explosion of colour. I love it. So yeah, we have also got those ones too, and we also have the French Terry of the Chica Cheetah bag too, and it does have matching ribbing. So there's the navy and the pink and the sky blue, which has the matching ribbing too. So that would also be good for the Drew sweater as well. I love the cheetah print in blue. I know, me too. The blue is probably my favourite one. I don't know. I like them all. I like them all. Any recommendations for the Merchant Mills Audrey, the hood scarf bonnet pattern, something not too heavy? I might have to think about that one. If you send me a direct message, I will get back to you that way on it. Any suggestions for a top pattern for 100% cotton velvet? Is it quite structured? I feel like if it's 100% cotton velvet, it's probably not going to have much give in it, and potentially might be quite structured. So if it is like that, let me know. Is the Lyra pattern easy to sew? I would say yeah, it is fairly easy. It depends what you've sewn before. It does have like a proper collar and a collar stand. So if it's like the first time you're doing that and you're using a viscose, then maybe that is a bit tricky. But if you're using a cotton lawn or something, then, or a cotton poplin, then maybe a bit easier. I bought all of it. It's a beautiful print. Oh, wonderful, great. It's not stretchy. Is that in relation to the, yeah, into the cotton velvet? It's not stretchy. Does it have drape, or is it quite structured, the cotton velvet? Any jacket pattern recommendations? A pea jacket type? Again, I'm sorry I was saying this in the beginning. I can't like recall patterns or like think of that kind of stuff off the top of my head because I'm so sleep deprived. But if you send me a direct message, I will research it and I will get back to you. How about the cuff top for the cotton velvet? Yeah, that would be a nice idea. I think if it's, if it doesn't have any give in it, then you definitely don't want anything fitted, I would say. I think it'll just feel like too restrictive. So it is going to have to be something that's probably a bit more boxy. It just depends how thick it is. I guess with the cuff top, because you've got the elastic in the cuff, maybe it might get quite bulky there. But Jo, who works in the shop, I'm pretty sure it's Jo, she's made a lot of cuff tops. Sometimes she just doesn't put the elastic in and it still looks really nice. Hi everyone, I'm late. Don't worry, you can always watch back and it will be on the YouTube channel as well. Lightweight, like a baby cord drape. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, I would look for something that's, I would probably still look for something that's like not, that's maybe sort of more, maybe like a sort of cute boxy shape might be nice. I feel like if it had gathers or anything like that, it might sort of feel a little bit too kind of poofy or full. I think that the cuff top probably would work with the elastic in that as well. Okay, so the other things that are on my list to share with you tonight is that if you are fancying some festive makes that are non-garment related, then I do have a couple of ideas for you. Most of what we focus on in the shop is dressmaking, but sometimes we sort of bring in some other kind of fun projects as well. So I have got this year's advent calendar design, which I've made. We've got two designs. I've made up a sample of one. The chocolates are falling everywhere. This is it here. So it's the Dashwood Studios one, and it's got all of these little pockets here. It's really cute. It's a lovely, nice make to do, and we sell them in bundles. So we sell them like this, and then it comes with the wadding and backing fabric and a binding to go around the edge, and then some ribbon as well so that you can hang it up. You just need to get your own doweling. I just got that from Homebase, or you could just put two tabs in at either side and then pin it up with a drawing pin that way. But if you want to do this sort of hangy thing, you really need something to sort of stilt it across the top. But it's really really lovely and colourful. I love this one. I've been collecting these over the years, but my kids totally love this one, so I think one of the ones from previous years might need to be replaced with this one in our house. So that's one of the designs, and then we do have the other design. I haven't made up a sample in it though, but the way it works is the same, with the sort of concertinaed pockets. I did a blog last year on how you make that. So obviously in the video it's a different design, but the technique is the same. So this is the other design here. So this gets, basically you end up with like a strip, and then you sort of press it to make the little pockets, and you hem it at the top. So yeah, that's the other design there. It's very slightly bigger. I would say the pockets are bigger in this one. So then they get sewn onto this side. So that's sort of like the back of the pockets. And then yeah, it's got nice pictures on it as well. So yeah, they're both really cute. So we have bundles for both of them. And then the other little festive project that I've been doing as well is making some stockings. So I used the new Tilly and the Buttons stocking pattern, which is like a charity pattern, and it's really lovely, nice and easy. And I have made 3 stockings, and they've got an S on them because all my kids' names begin with S. So I've got 3 S's here, and I used some classic Capel Liberty print for this. So I'm going to be sharing more of that next week. I'll show you how I quilted it in a really nice neat grid. You probably can't see that in the video, but I'll show you that next week. And then also just appliqued on the letter as well. And then what I actually used for this furry bit at the top is the back side of our bubble cord fabric, our fur backed bubble cord, and it's worked really nicely. Looks really cozy. So yeah, that is another nice project that you might want to add to your list at this time of year. So let me just see, there's some other questions. I'm excited to be coming to your shop for the first time in just over a week. Excellent. Can you show some viscose for lining a jacket? Outer is pink/orange, so thinking navy. I can't really get where all the viscoses are in the shop right now. But either send me a direct message, or you can also email the shop as well, and the staff will be able to give you some recommendations for that, because we do have some viscose lining. Okay, so the other things that I wanted to show you in the theme of Christmas is that yesterday we launched our gift guide, which has got loads of lovely ideas in it for things you maybe want to give to a sewing friend, or maybe you want to add to your own wish list, so you can drop hints to your loved ones. And then over the next, well, we've had 2 days already, so the next 10 days we're going to be sharing like another little idea, and it's sort of like a 12 days of Christmas, lots of ideas getting shared, and different bundles and offers and things. So this was one of the ones, I think this was yesterday's one. This is the pattern tray spool pod. But we've filled it with a gorgeous rainbow of thread, so it does go all the way. It's just getting covered up in there. So we have one which is like a rainbow one, and then we've also got one that's like classic sort of colours as well, blacks and whites and that kind of thing. And these are really good for storing your filled bobbins with the matching thread together. So you can see there's a little space at the top there, and bobbins fit in perfectly into that. So it's a really lovely, nice, neat, organised way to keep your thread stored. So yeah, that's like a sort of special filled item. We normally sell them unfilled, but it looks so nice and colourful when it's filled. So nice for Christmas time. And then the other thing, this is like a little bit of a preview for tomorrow. We've got some really limited edition fabric bundles that we're going to be releasing as well. So this is just an example of one, so it's different sort of shades of pink, as you can see. So yeah, they will be coming out tomorrow, various different fabric bundles there. And then also we have our just main gift guide, so that is on my YouTube channel too, where I'm just chatting through loads of different ideas, you know, different price ranges, different types of things. And one of the items on that is the Prim Creative Tool. We just had these come back in again, and this is definitely a special treat to put on your Christmas list this year. So this is the one that you can use with any of the Prim fastening. So whether it's the anorak snaps or the little colour snaps, the plastic ones, jeans buttons, rivets, eyelets, all of those sort of things are all compatible with this, and it makes it really easy to apply them. The alternative being the Vario pliers, or the next option is the little purple clip that come with all those fastenings. You have to use it with a hammer. This is like the deluxe way of putting it in. And they have also brought out a case as well. to go with it too. So this is a case for the creative tool. But yeah, if you check out the blog and then also on the YouTube channel as well is the full gift guide from showing you lots of different things. It's a nice way to sort of just generally see different ideas for tools and things. I know when I've done those videos in previous years, people have just found it interesting to see all the different things that you can get. Sometimes you don't realise what you can get out there. I have the Prim, presumably the creative tool, and it's brilliant, excellent. They are so worth it, the Prim Vario tool. I love mine, that's great. I'm guessing I'll be buying lots of presents for myself this year as usual. Do you know what, I actually do the same. I like buying presents for myself at Christmas time too, because then you just know you're going to get what you want. Okay, so then the other thing that I wanted to share with you too is just what I'm making at the moment as well. A lot of people ask me, like, how do you even like fit in making stuff when you've got 3 kids? It's an excellent question. Quite often I forgo sleep in favour of sewing, and also just generally doing other jobs that I should probably be doing around the house. But sewing definitely keeps me sane, and just makes me sort of feel like myself again. So I kind of have to sew, otherwise I think I would actually go completely crazy. So yeah, I have been making this. I have also been making the Tilly and the Buttons Erin dungarees in our green needle cord, which is the cord that we used in the Billy kit earlier in the year. Such a gorgeous colour. And because I was pregnant at the time when we did that kit, none of the samples were for me. They were all for the lovely Rosie. And yeah, I was like feeling a bit left out that I didn't have anything in that really nice green cord, so I decided to make some Erin dungarees. So they're almost finished. And then I am also going to be making a Jara. I'm basically living in jumpers at the moment, the Jara being my favourite. I have a lot of versions of them, but I'm going to make a new one. And I'm going to use the Atelier Brunette sweatshirting fleeceback French terry, this one here. So this is the Sandy Sand colourway, and we do now have the matching ribbing in for that as well. So that is the matching ribbing for that. And then the other colourway is this gorgeous sort of petrol-y blue colour, and then that is the matching ribbing for that. So we've got both of them in stock just now, but yeah, that is next on my list. And then I am also making some Sewing Society samples, as always. They always just come round every month and I have to make some of the samples. So I'll give you some hints, because I know that you guys really like hints for the upcoming kits. So the kits that we had released this month, so that was the Friday Pattern Company Pogo Nip. You guys loved that, quite rightly. It did look amazing. So they've all sold out now, the Pogo Nips. But the other one was the... oh crikey, I keep getting Sew House 7 and Sew Liberated mixed up. It is the Sew House 7 Oxbows. So we did 2 denim versions and a black version of this. We do just have the stone washed colourway left, which is actually, that sample was made for me, and they're actually in the wash, which is why I couldn't show you them. So I have the other version. This was Becca's one. So yeah, but just so you can sort of see the style, they're really cool. And if you want to make jeans for the first time, they're a good one to go for, because they kind of have the jeans vibes, but without some of the intricacies that are involved in jeans, mainly in that the back doesn't have a yoke. It's got darts at the back rather than a sort of shaped yoke. And the pockets are like a little bit different as well. So the pockets are a bit easier because they're more just like patch pockets. But yeah, they're really, really lovely. I've been wearing my version a lot, hence they're in the wash. And yeah, the black ones are really nice too. Yeah, we do still have some of the stone washed ones available in that. So yeah, that was this month's kits. But next month, so I have, so me and Becca normally share out making the samples. It is Becca's lovely hands that you see in the videos, because she helps me to make the videos. So yeah, she makes some of the samples, and then I make some of the samples too. But because one of the kits in December, basically we couldn't narrow it down to 3 colours. We really liked 4 colours. We were like, wow, just do 4 colours. So there is actually, for one of the kits, there's a choice of 4 colours, which means that I'm making 2 of the samples, and then Becca will make 2 of the samples as well. And then that project is going to be just really good for all year round. You know, various occasions. So read into that what you will. It does have quite a lot of bits and pieces in it too, which is exciting. And then the other one, so there is just 3 colourways. There are like 3 sort of fabric options for the other one. And it involves a whole outfit. And yeah, it's definitely very comfortable. And shall I tell you this or not? Mariflex thread might be involved. So yeah, there are your clues for December's kits. And remember, we don't do a brand new kit in January. So January's a bit of, it's going to be like kind of a break month, because we do have something that is not like a full kit launch in January, but there's a little bit of something that is new coming out in January. So there will be something, but it's not like a full on kit launch. So it's good. The December ones are good, because if you get them, then you're going to be nice. You've got longer to make them, and you can fill all those you know, long nights, evenings in January when you just want something to do. You can make your Sewing Society kits. Okay, Megan's saying they're next to my cutting table. Yeah, those are really good. I've never used ribbing on a sweatshirt. Would be great if you could do a demo of how to use it. So yeah, I do have a blog on cuffing and ribbing. It was a while ago that I did it, but still relevant. And then, am I making anything else? No, that was everything that is on my list at the moment. So yeah, that was the end of my list of stuff that I wanted to chat to you about. Thank you for indulging me and just being able to chat about fabric and sewing. It is a very nice distraction for me just to be able to chat about that. And have you got microflex thread like Violet? I may have to show you a photo of my fabric through a direct message. Yeah, we do have the range of colours in the Mariflex range is not as big as like the general Sew All Gutermann range. You can usually find something. I can kind of see the thread stand from here. There definitely is a couple of kind of purpley violet ones. So yeah, either send a direct message or email the shop as well. And the team can pick that up in the morning and let you know what shade number it is. So yeah, if anybody does have any final questions or anything else you want to say hi, anything, let me know what you're making, then please do just now. And if you've joined recently, and you missed the beginning, then I will be just reposting this video to my profile and then also sharing the recording on YouTube as well. So you can always watch back there too. But yeah, there's loads of lovely stuff on the website. Don't forget to check out the gift guide. I've got another blog post coming out next week, which is all about different types of seam finish and fastenings on our fur-backed fabric. So we've got like a checked kind of plaid fur-backed fabric, various fur-backed cores, we've got fur-backed denim, and I have been getting a lot of questions about how, you know, just how to finish off those seam allowances, what to do with them. It's kind of like they come lined already because it's like 2 layers of fabric bonded together. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing that next week so you can get some inspiration from then as well. You're looking lovely and sparkly tonight. Thank you. I did freshly apply some sparkly eyeshadow and makeup before I came, so yeah, thank you for that. And also the window is definitely adding to the sparkliness. Super, thank you. Any tips in sewing brushed fur-back terry? I am making the South Bank sweater. I think you just brush French terry, you know, it's fairly easy to sew because it's quite stable. Just make sure you are either using Mariflex or a stretchy stitch on your sewing machine. If you're finding some of the layers sort of quite bulky, then maybe you could use fabric clips instead of pins. You might find that a little bit easier to control. Great to see you, thank you very much. Just joined very late, I didn't know you were online. Don't worry, I am going to be posting the video back again, so you can watch it back and watch it on YouTube as well. So I'm not 100% sure when I will be doing another live again, but I am aiming in the new year to try and get back to sort of doing them on more of a regular basis again. So yeah, maybe every week, I don't know. I still need to work it out. I mean, trying to fit it around 3 kids who do like various after school activities as well, and in the evenings is kind of logistically challenging, but I will try and work something out because I love chatting to you. I started a toile of the Miles Latisse dress and so far so good. Oh, that's excellent. Did you get the kit? I love the Miles Latisse dress. Well, yeah. Thanks again everybody for joining. It's been lovely to see you, and I will see you very soon. Bye.